Hey you guys, welcome back. How are you guys? Thank you for coming back and seeing another one of my videos. As you guys can see by the title of the video, today I'm going to be making for you guys carnitas on a crock pot. And I know it's not the traditional way and it's not the original way to go by to making the carnitas, but they also come out really good, really delicious, really moist, and really like tender. And I've been making it like this already for a while, and my family loves it and I like it, and if it's has my approval, then it's really good. But yeah, I'm about to tell you guys what I'm going to use. I'm going to use one orange. Since my limes are small, I'm going to be using 2 of them. I'm going to be using 4 small garlic cloves. I'm gonna be using 4 of them. If they're big, you could only use 2, but mine are pretty tiny, like they get lost. So I'm gonna be using 2 of those. I will be using also some cloves, some pepper, and some bay leaves. And also, I will be using salt. That's what I'm gonna be using for my crock pot. I will be putting it on the crock pot and then putting all the ingredients over, kind of like a rub. I'm gonna put the salt and the pepper kind of like a rub on top of the meat. And I'll show you guys right now how that looks so that you guys could see pretty much how it looks and before I cover it. So don't go nowhere. Honestly, another thing that I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't really measure. I really just eyeball it. Like every time I cook, like I eyeball it. Like, como I heard somebody say por ahí until my ancestors tell me to stop. Sounds kind of goofy, but it's true. I just pretty much do. So this is pretty much what I'm gonna be doing, is just salt and pepper. And right now I am about to get the 2 cloves. I only use 2 because these like are very strong. Like they smell a lot. Les da mucho olor. If you guys know, like olor is smell, it gives it a lot of that. And on the bay leaves, since they're small, I'm only gonna use 2. Sometimes I use 1. You know what? I'm gonna use one about this size, and then I'm gonna use another tinier one, because like I said, this is just for taste, for smell. It doesn't really do anything. You don't eat the leaves anyways. So I take those out before I start serving, so make sure that nobody takes a leaf to their mouth or a clavo. So these I usually put them in after in the crock pot. And let me show you guys how this looks. It looks pretty simple. See, and as you guys could tell, it's already in there. So what I am going to do is gonna be just pour this like this on top. Try to make it like go even, kind of like build like a crust around it. Like this is what I do. I'm like, if you have gloves, you could like pat it down. If you wish to not, just leave it alone. But this is what I do. All over it, try to cover the whole thing. So there's a little bit of it stuck over here. Make sure we get, oh my God. I tried to hold that sneeze, you guys. Okay, so that's pretty much what it looks so far. Right now, we're gonna throw in the cloves. We're gonna throw in the leaves. Oh, let go, leaf. Let go. I'm also gonna throw in the garlic. That doesn't really matter wherever they go. I try to put them like a little bit of everywhere. I don't know if you guys could see it. Right now it's pretty dry. I'm about to cut the lemons. Cut the limes, lemons, whatever you want to call them. Cut the orange, and I'm going to squeeze it in there. And then I'll show you guys what is our next step. I'm gonna be later on tonight, I'm gonna be cleaning some beans and putting them to boil. I'm putting them to soak, I mean, so that tomorrow in the morning I could put them to boil so they could be ready for tomorrow's dinner, which tomorrow I will be making for them burritos de carnitas. This is the 2 ways that you guys could do. This one meal could turn into 2 meals for 2 days. Either you could set the meat to the side for another day. I usually try doing it the next day because always fresher is better. So I always try to make it like today we'll be having tacos de carnitas, and tomorrow we will be having the burritos de carnitas. Like I said, my family enjoys it. I hope your guys' family enjoy it. I hope you guys try it, and stay tuned for the ending of the video so that you guys will see. And one more thing that I was gonna tell you guys, this is an easy thing to do for moms that are on the go like Lola. For instance, she could put this in the morning, like right now, like I said, it's like 7:30. She could put this in the morning before she goes to school, and she could come back and it's already ready. Or she could put it in the night for the morning, whatever. I have never done it overnight, but I know that there's been people that have done it overnight. But I usually try to do it like early in the morning, like right now, so that it will be ready for by that time dinner. Well, it is pretty much dinner by the time my honey gets home. But yeah, like I said, this is an easy conventional meal to make when you feel like that craving for the carnitas, but you don't have, like, see, like right here where I'm at, you guys, I haven't found a place, like I said, where I could go and be like, oh, this is really good Mexican food. So I really cook all the time and stuff like that. I still need to explore, but you guys know that the pandemic is going on right now in the world we live in. A lot of places are closed, a lot of places are closing down, and we try to avoid being out and about. We go out if we have to, not just because and stuff like that. So like I said, I do cook on it like almost every day. Well, pretty much every day. I do a few meals a day. Let's see when I do like a morning routine with you guys and see what I do for my kiddos, which is pretty much the same thing you guys probably do. You know, growing up Latino and Mexican and stuff like that, you have your chorizo con huevos or your chilaquiles or your with your side of beans and stuff like that. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys stay to the end of the video. And this is gonna be a 2-day video. So today you guys will see what we'll be eating for dinner, and then tomorrow we would end this by making the burritos, and you guys will see the end of that. It's about to be 12 or so. I'm about to check it right now. My house smells delicious, you guys. It smells amazing. Ooh, a little stimmy, aren't you? A little feisty. Oh my god. Ooh, hot. I am about to well, I could tell that it's very tender, and I'm gonna show you guys real quick. But what I mean by that, I think that I am gonna flip it just once, and like the bones even starting to like push out. And you guys can see the bones already coming out, but look. Oh, I don't think this steam's letting me focus. But see, it's like tender, soft already. So I think this is gonna be ready by like 3, you guys. I'm just gonna flip it up, and look at that. Look at that, it's pretty much ready. But I'm gonna flip it one time, just one time. But like I said, this is ready. See, there was no need for no water, no need for nothing, because it releases its own juices and stuff. And look, so I'm about to flip it right now, and then yeah, I'll show you guys. All right, so I flipped it, I think I'm gonna only leave it for another, I want to say another hour, an hour and a half. I'm like, it's already coming like literally off the bone, but I want the bone, as you guys could tell, I want it for it to come out on its own without me having to pull on it and tug on it, because that's usually how I make it. As you guys can see, there's still like the garlic is right here and stuff like that, so it doesn't really dissolve all the way. Sometimes it does, and it doesn't matter because garlic is flavor town. So we'll be back. All right, you guys, so like I was saying, this is pretty much done. This is pretty much something very simple that you could make. I put it today at, what was it, like 7:30 by the time I had it on. And it takes me like to prep it, like not even that long. It takes like 5 minutes prepping time, you know, just adding the salt and the pepper, the garlic, the bay leaves, and the whole cloves and stuff like that. It's not that hard. I'm gonna chop some cilantro, and I'm gonna chop some onion, and I'm gonna have some avocado slices on the side, and those are gonna be our tacos. I have salsa that I have already made, and like I said, anybody could make this. Anybody, like literally anybody could make it. If you're a student and you want something easy for when you come home, if you're a busy mom, like you guys know Lola is, it could be done really fast. You just put it and leave it, and when you come home, it should already be ready to go. All right, you guys, these are pretty much done. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh yes, oh yeah. Ooh. I use this big old pick. Wow, look. This is what we're looking for. This right here. Look. Wow, you guys. Look, where's the bone? See what I mean? That I didn't have to like pull on it, tug on it, or anything. Look. Right off. This is what you want. You want for the bone to come out by itself. And at this point, I pretty much take it out. Ooh! This bone is fighting me, and I don't want to touch it because I'm going to burn myself. But, yes, look. This is done. Right now, I'm going to start making some tacos, and I'll show you guys a good taco. Yum. All right, you guys, and these are my tacos. Let's give it a try and see how they are. They smell so good. I have a red salsa and I have like a green salsa with the chiles and the tomatillos asados. Let's give it a try. Look, my mouth is watering, you guys. Here we go. You guys can see, look, so good. Let's go with this one. I like the red salsa a little bit more. Ooh, let's see. Ya no les gusta un taco buen servido, because look, luego no les echan carne, but look at this. They're so good. The meat is tender, soft, no le hizo falta sal, and I think it's perfect. We're gonna try this. One last bite y nos despedimos. Wow, so good, so amazing, so good. You guys definitely need to try this, and stay tuned later on so that you guys see what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. with this leftover carne that I'm gonna have, because I'm gonna have quite some. It's so good, you guys, so good. Una más. I know que ya dije que una más, pero it's just so good. Con una bien fría. Para cortar la grasita, you guys know what I'm saying. So, give this video a like. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Subscribe, don't just watch the videos. I'm like, it's good if you watch the videos, but give it a like and subscribe.